that RFK has done in the 8 months that he's been in office is the food dye regulation. Everything else has just been a recommendation. There's been no regulations that have been passed by the HHS.
Did you see the first MAHA report that he put out?
I did not, no. Oh, it was in September, right?
No, it was earlier in the year, but
Okay.
it was a big report. He said, look, we're trying to make children healthier. And there were some valuable things. They were focusing on lifestyle changes. That's cool. 7 sources fully made up about research that was never done. When it reached out to the authors that they listed their reasoning for why they were making certain recommendations. I guarantee you those sources were fully made up.
Okay.
People reached out to the participants' names that were listed as authors, and they quote unquote said, we never did that research, it does not exist.
Okay, what was in the report? Because
the report is
unfamiliar.
dozens of pages long.
But what was it about?
About children's
Did it
health
publish
care.
any regulation? Was it just
No, the report was basically like a State of the Union report about what's happening with children's health. But isn't it frustrating or scary that the reasons why they're putting in certain recommendations in the report come from research that fully doesn't exist? And I'll tell you my theory about it, and I can't prove it.
Okay, go ahead.
That they used AI to make those sources, and AI hallucinated those sources, which I've seen happen when I ask AI questions.
Okay.
So to me, I think it's really scary.
Are you talking about the report that talked about like
It's the MAHA landmark report
1 in
that they
30
celebrated.
children have autism? Because that's true.
I'm not arguing about individual claims.
Well, let's talk about that for a second.
Sure. I think more kids than ever before have been diagnosed with autism.
Okay,
I agree.
Why is that? If so, let me just ask you this. Do you think that America is the most unhealthy nation in the world?
No.
Okay, that's
In the
why?
world?
Yeah. We spend the most on healthcare.
Because
We're the
there's
most unhealthy. We
countries
have the
that
most
are
highest rates
you
of
mean
chronic
from
disease.
in terms you're comparing it probably to industrialized countries or like
Yes,
very wealthy
yes.
nations, but in the world
We
I
have the
would
highest
say
rates
no.
of chronic disease. Would you say that?
I think we're up there. Look,
Okay.
who cares about absolutes?
Right.
We're up there. We're not doing great.
Okay.
Health-wise, we're terrible.
Okay.
In fact, a lot of the capitalistic stuff that got us so unhealthy, all this ultra-processed foods, we're now exporting to other countries and getting them sick, and they're catching up. to
Yeah,
us.
and I think that that's a problem. Why are you opposing the first figure in 60 years who said that that's a problem?
Well,
so hold on.
I'll
like-
answer your question.
Okay, go ahead.
This is good, yeah, because I don't think he is. And I don't think he's actually doing anything to oppose it because he's sitting at Steak and Shake and telling people about McDonald's, how they used to fry their fries in beef tallow, and it was so much better.
But
then answering your question even further, Michelle Obama tried to get kids to have healthy lunches at school. And again, not partisan here because Secretary Kennedy used to be a Democrat also.
Okay.
Michelle Obama had a program for kids to move after
Didn't those
school.
lunches have like seed oils in them? Because the whole point he went
Let
to
me just finish
the fast food restaurant because they removed seed oils.
Let me finish the point. So whether or not there's seed oils or beef tallow, it doesn't matter. It's still junk food. Michelle Obama tried to get kids to have healthier lunches, and she tried to get them to exercise. You know what people called her on the right? Food police. They hated it. They despised it.
I agree.
Michael Bloomberg in New York tried to put a soda tax
I'm
on
not
those
here defending
giant
the Republican
things.
Party.
But the issue is he's part of the Republican Party that's driving these issues.
He's part of an independent party.
But he's not. He's part of the administration.
Sorry, you've been voted out. Please return to your
Thank you
seat.
so much. Appreciate it.